It is Wednesday morning, February 14, 9:23 a.m. Eastern. The market opens in a few minutes. Here are the levels that we will use to trade against in the E-minis. The dotted lines are zones. Well, this is a zone, so reduced position size would be appropriate. This is not a calculated level up at 498.65, but still important. But I would be treating this with a reduced position size as well. After the market closes this afternoon, we will circle back around and analyze all the trades taken in the E-minis at these levels. Now that the market is closed, we can look at the two trades that were taken in the E-minis. Two levels were a short here at the 497.50 level and a long at 494.53. And we have recording of the trades as they occurred in real time. We'll take a look at those. So after 9:45 a.m., the spiders looked like they were going to head up to 497.45. So I had an order to go short at that level if they hit it. And I might scrub ahead a little bit. So when they got close to the level. There it is. So at this point, of course, my expectation is they're going to pull back and give me the 40 cents or the 4 points in the ES. They continued higher, got out of the money. They poked their head above the fumble threshold. There's some pretty good resistance up here. And honestly, it was kind of a pretty good distance up to this next level. And because it's dotted here, there was other reasons, as I mentioned this morning, that I would just take a partial position size. So I had 4 contracts here at this level, planning to sell 2 if they got at this point, but I'd be out of the money a fair amount at this point. So, but as designed, they met some resistance and started to fall back. I'll speed up a little bit or scrub ahead. You see when it came down, I think that's good enough. And satisfied this base hit after a little while. So there's the 4 points. And that was the first base hit of the day. Just kind of adjusted this chart a little bit. Made that line dash to show that it was satisfied. And now I'm looking for the next trade. So in this case, the next trade was when they came all the way down to 494.58, and I will scrub ahead to see. Took some time. I think it was around lunchtime or so. It was noon or a little after noon. And they got down to that level, and my expectation was that they would go lower, honestly. And I was going to buy a partial position size, 2 ES contracts at this level, and then 2 more if they got down to 493.68. My expectation was that they would find the real support somewhere in the middle of that. But as it turned out, this was the support needed. So this is actually, the recording here is just in real time. This is at 12:05 p.m. As you can see, you can look at the clock in the lower right-hand corner. I'm not speeding this up. This is when the trade was active. So this is kind of what I'm looking at in real time. If you want to see this for a few moments here, I'm just waiting for this to develop. And I don't think I ever even put the fumble threshold on as a reference point because they never really got that low out of the money. Maybe just a couple points or so. I'll scrub ahead and you can see how this trade worked out pretty well. This was the support they needed. Came up and boom, they hit the profit target and continued higher. Never got any lower for the rest of the day. And let's scrub ahead as you can see. So those are the 2 trades. And let's take a look at the full day for perspective. Because I like to just point out that this was the first trade here. By the way, this candle or this tail here did not happen in real time in the spiders or the E-minis. I'm not sure what that was. The trade actually happened when they came down over here. This was the long trade, as you just saw. They did come up and hit this other level at 498.65, but it was after 3:30 p.m. They did pull away. It's kind of interesting to see the reaction at that level. It would not have been enough to produce a base hit. I just took a quick look at that and analyzed it. That's why one of the reasons I don't like to trade after 3:30 p.m. So that was a no trade because of the time of day. And here's the tracking log for good measure to see the 2 base hits for 8 E-mini points and a few more dollars in your account. So I hope you find this information interesting, maybe learn something today. If you're so inclined, please subscribe, like this video and others, and provide comments or questions and give me some feedback. Let me know if this method of providing the content of me recapping my daily trades at these levels is of use to you. Thanks and have a great day.